What defines a leader? Is it merely a title, or does it encompass something more profound? Let's delve into this conversation and explore the true essence of leadership. It's important to understand that leadership isn't merely about age or status. It isn't about being the oldest in the room or having the highest rank in the office. No, it's about influence, impact, and inspiration. It's about how you can inspire the people around you to strive for greatness, how you can influence their thoughts and actions, and how you can make a lasting impact on their lives. As American author John C. Maxwell once said, leadership is not about titles, positions, or flowcharts. It is about one life influencing another. So remember, being a leader isn't about sitting at the top and looking down. It's about standing with the people and guiding them forward. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. In the heart of a bustling city, a young leader emerged, not from a place of privilege, but from the humblest of beginnings. Picture this: a boy born into a world where his daily reality was a struggle for survival. His mornings began not with the comfort of a hearty breakfast, but with the hard-hitting reality of poverty. His name was Samuel. Samuel's story wasn't one of overnight success. It was a story etched with trials and tribulations, with failures and setbacks. But each time he fell, he dusted himself off, stood up, and marched forward. He was not deterred by the hardships he encountered. Instead, he used them as stepping stones, propelling himself towards a greater goal. His journey began as a young boy selling newspapers to make ends meet. Each day he would read the headlines, stories of corruption, inequality, and despair. These stories left a deep imprint on his young mind. They sparked a fire within him, a burning desire to bring about change. As he grew older, Samuel's resolve only strengthened. He worked tirelessly, educating himself, learning about leadership, governance, and community building. He knew that knowledge was his most potent weapon, and he wielded it with great skill. Samuel's hard work paid dividends. He won a scholarship to a top university, where he shone brightly, excelling in his studies and becoming a beacon of hope for others from similar backgrounds. But Samuel's success didn't stop there. He returned to his community, using his education and leadership skills to effect meaningful change. He fought for better schools, fair wages, and access to healthcare. His efforts didn't go unnoticed. The boy who once sold newspapers was now making headlines. Samuel's story is a testament to the power of determination, resilience, and leadership. It's a story of a young leader who refused to be defined by his circumstances. He turned his struggles into strength, his pain into power, and his dreams into reality. And so we see that leadership is not a title or a position. It's about making a difference. It's about stepping up, taking charge, and driving change. It's about refusing to wait for change to happen. This young leader didn't wait for change. He became the change. Why does youth matter in leadership? Let's dive into that. The power of youth lies in its energetic spirit, the ability to think out of the box, and the sheer adaptability to evolving circumstances. Young leaders bring a fresh perspective, a vibrant energy that can be infectious, igniting sparks of vitality within their teams. They are often fearless, ready to challenge the status quo and bring about innovative solutions. Their minds are playgrounds of creativity where new ideas are born and nurtured. They don't shy away from technology or new trends. Instead, they embrace them, utilizing them as tools for progress, for driving change. Moreover, their adaptability is remarkable. The world is rapidly changing, and it is the young leaders who are swift to adapt, to learn, and to grow with these changes. They are not just surviving in this ever-evolving world. They are thriving, pushing boundaries and paving the way for a brighter future. Youth is not a time of life, it's a state of mind. So, you might ask, how can I make a difference like that young leader? Well, let me tell you, it's not about the age, the experience, or the fancy titles. It's about the heart, the passion, the drive to make a difference. Firstly, confidence is key. And how do you gain confidence? By doing. Start small. Take on a project in your community, organize a charity event, lead a study group. Every small step you take towards leadership builds your confidence brick by brick. Secondly, develop your leadership skills. Leadership isn't about bossing people around. It's about inspiring others to believe in a shared vision. You can enhance these skills by reading about influential leaders, attending leadership workshops, and most importantly, by observing and learning from the leaders around you. Next, understand the power of communication. A good leader knows how to express ideas clearly and persuasively. So, learn to articulate your thoughts and listen actively to others. Remember, communication is a two-way street. Also, don't shy away from challenges. Challenges are the best teachers. They mold you, they shape you, they prepare you for the journey ahead. So when a challenge comes knocking, don't turn away. Embrace it, learn from it, grow from it. Now, as a young leader, your focus should be on making a positive impact on your community. Help those in need, work towards eradicating poverty, strive for social justice. Remember, a leader is someone who creates a better world for others, not just for themselves. Finally, remember to remain humble. Leadership is not about standing above others, but standing with them. It's not about being served, but about serving. So stay grounded, stay humble. The world needs you, your energy, your passion. The world needs your leadership. So step up, take the reins, and lead the way to a brighter, better future. Every action you take as a leader creates a ripple effect. Just as a single pebble can create countless ripples across a pond, the decisions you make, the actions you take, and the words you say as a leader can create far-reaching effects. These effects can be both positive and negative, and their impact can be felt for generations to come. Imagine yourself as the pebble. The moment you take on a leadership role, you're dropped into the vast pond of society. The initial splash is your first act. It might be something as simple as a speech, a policy, or a decision. This first act, like the pebble's initial splash, creates a ripple. This ripple, the first wave of impact, is immediate and direct. But it doesn't stop there. This initial ripple gives birth to other ripples, and these ripples, in turn, create further ripples. This is the magic of the ripple effect. What started as a single action, a single decision, has now touched countless lives in countless ways. The ripple effect of good leadership is more than just a consequence. It's a catalyst. It's the spark that can ignite a chain reaction of positive change. When you lead with integrity, with compassion, with a desire to serve, you inspire others to do the same. You create a ripple effect of positivity and progress that can transform communities, societies, and even the world. This is the power of the ripple effect. It shows us that leadership is not about one person standing at the top. It's about creating waves of change that inspire others to step up, to take action, to become leaders themselves. So as a leader, remember this. Your actions are like pebbles thrown into a pond. They create ripples that move outward, touching lives and shaping futures. And the most beautiful part? The ripples you create today can become the waves of change tomorrow. Remember, a true leader creates not followers, but more leaders. Leadership is not a destination, but a journey. That's a statement we've circled back to throughout our discussion today, and it's a principle that bears repeating. It's a theme that weaves its way through the fabric of every story, every challenge, and every triumph we've delved into. Let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've explored together. We've discussed the power of leadership, the influence of the young catalyst, the might of the youth, the call to action, and the ripple effect. Each of these elements plays a vital role in understanding the landscape of leadership and the immense potential it holds. We underscored the importance of young leaders, the fresh voices that are poised to make waves in the world. They are the catalysts, the sparks that can ignite a revolution of change. They are the ones who can challenge the status quo, upend norms, and create a better future for the world's poorest and most vulnerable. We've also delved into the power of youth, the energy and exuberance they bring to the table. They have the audacity to dream big, the courage to take action, and the resilience to keep pushing, even when the odds are stacked against them. Then we issued a call to action, a plea for young people to step into the arena of leadership, to take up the mantle and make a difference. And we explored the ripple effect, the far-reaching consequences of their actions, the potential to inspire others and affect change on a grand scale. So as we wrap up, let's remember that leadership is a journey, one that's often unpredictable and challenging, but also rewarding and transformative. It's a journey that requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to step into the unknown. So, will you step up and embrace the journey of leadership? The choice is yours.